What's up, guys? This is Dylan.
And I'm Lydia.
And we're here for Broken Pictures. Check out the websites, www.broken.picturesno.com.
The reason I giggled was because the way I said that, I almost wanted to be, and you're watching Disney Channel. It was like, so like, and I'm Lydia. So I just thought it was funny.
That wand.
Hey, I thought I did a pretty good job.
Let's see.
I don't know. I can see if I can see it. The little ear. Oh, I'm going backwards. The little ear, his little top, ear, and bottom.
All right. Yeah, so anyway, little sidetrack there. So yeah, we just got done watching Hotel Artemis. And we're going to start out, no spoilers. And then after a certain point, we'll get spoilery. So you can watch up to the certain point, but if you don't want to be spoiled, you're going to have to check out after that point. And then if you've seen it, or if you want to geek out with us for a little bit or whatever, then keep watching. And yeah.
Sorry, a really loud truck just drove by. We literally just watched it. Like, we're in the theater parking lot doing the review. Yeah. And it's kind of toasty outside, and so my sunroof is open. So if you heard that, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're going to try to make it quick so we don't get all sweaty up in here. Because it's getting summertime.
Okay, so... Okay.
Yeah, that's the producer talking right there. So, yeah, so what did you think?
I was pleasantly surprised. Well, I say pleasantly surprised. I had no clue what I was going into. Dylan texted me or talked about it just a little bit last night, and I said, what even is that? I haven't really heard about it. And I was like, oh, well, he's seen like 50 movies without me here lately. So I was like, nah, yeah, I'll go. And it was really good. Jeff Goldblum, of course, my heart. So when I heard that, I was thinking very, what's the one we just watched? Thor Ragnarok. That's kind of what I was thinking. Like the vibe, the Jeff Goldblum that I was thinking. Polar opposite, like humor in the movie, you know, like kind of went for the same, like a similar vibe.
Yeah,
but
course
it was
he's Jeff Goldblum, so he's gonna be
exactly.
Jeff Goldblum.
Well, I wasn't saying specifically him, but like, so that was like the thought process I had for the whole movie. Like, I didn't really know what I was getting into, and it was really good. If you don't know the premise of the movie, I'm not gonna give anything away. I haven't even seen a trailer.
Yeah, hotel hospital for criminals. That's basically all I knew. In fact, I thought it was somewhat of an asylum, to be honest with you. But yeah, because I've been so busy editing and all that kinds of crazy stuff that I haven't really watched many trailers or anything. So I just knew I wanted to see it because I liked the look of the trailer that I did see. But yeah, I really liked it too. The whole feel and the look of it I was really down with that, and just the way it was executed was just a really fun movie.
Jodie Foster, if you watch this, I don't really like you as an actress. You're one of my absolute least favorite actresses.
Really?
I can't stand her. I only watched her in
The Panic Room or something?
No, she was great in Panic Room. But what's the movie where she's on the airplane and she's flying and she thinks that her daughter got kidnapped, but really she's dead, but really she got kidnapped. Anyway, spoiler if you haven't ever seen that movie.
That one.
Anyway, that was a really good movie, but I only liked her in that. I loved Jodie Foster in this. She was so... Sometimes when people play characters or like a type of character that they don't normally play, they don't do it well and like solid through the movie. Like, it can be spotty and things like that. She did so good. Like, she was my favorite character, and she's great. Not ever my favorite character.
I really like her.
Loved her in that movie. Yeah. She made me think of what's the little Maz off of
Mode off Incredibles.
No, but Maz off of Star Wars and The Last Jedi,
right.
Not Last Jedi, but The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
And like, she reminded me of that.
Kinda.
I loved it. Like, the kind of like just blunt humor about it. I really enjoyed that.
The way she carries herself and everything.
Props to Jodie Foster.
Yeah, and I mean everybody. I think I mean, yeah, of course we're not talking Oscars here because it's not that type of movie, but it was just a really well-made, fun, good movie. Mm-hmm. And I mean, Sterling K. Brown, Dave Bautista.
Oh, I just love him. He was very Drax in this movie, like very. Sorry,
We
like
had an airplane
it's not like
going
we
over our
live in just like such a crazy place.
We've had people walking by, an airplane, so just bear with us. So yeah, I really liked it. I thought it was a great movie. Go see it. It's a great summer fun movie.
Obviously, don't take your kids.
No, it's not a kids movie.
Not at all.
No.
Like, we didn't even bring our 15-year-old, like, not that type of movie at all. I would not even approve for him to watch it yet.
Well, I mean, there wasn't any nudity or anything like that. There was
but
pretty heavy
all of
cussing.
it was language, like, pretty much the entire movie. And just, like, it was
pretty
really
graphic.
really graphic. So if you're squeamish at all.
Yeah, I mean, you're dealing with criminals in a hospital. And, I mean, it's...
So how he prefaced me for the movie, he said villains. Villains and criminals are two different things.
Speaking of, Charlie Day also did pretty well.
I already loved Charlie Day though, so I of course loved him even more.
There were villains. I mean,
villain is like comic booky.
But well, I mean, like the way it didn't take itself too seriously. It was kind of tongue in cheek.
No,
so,
but they weren't villains like going out plotting to steal the moon.
Jeff Goldblum's character was the big bad. I mean, that's not spoiler information. But I mean, like, he had a nickname. And that's villain status.
No. Listen. Did you just hear what I said?
If you're a bad guy and you're well known.
Try and steal the moon.
Oh, come on. Like Drew.
Gru. Yes.
Wasn't Drew like his twin brother or something? Mm-hmm. Anyways.
He's not a bad guy. But they were criminals. Like, it's set in futuristic LA. Like, they were criminals, not villains. So if anybody told you they were villains, don't listen. They were not villains.
I was in the middle of editing and I was just texting her so it was the first word I thought about. So anyways, go see the movie. It's really good. I think you'll enjoy it. Especially if you like quirky action adventure type movies like that. It was a lot of fun. Great fun characters.
Absolutely.
I mean, the set was beautiful. I mean, I really liked everything. Was believable. It was futuristic, but it was kind of broke down.
Yeah,
I mean, old hotel.
Yeah, I would agree.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna it made me feel very
the soundtrack
Blade Runner, like the futuristic feel of it. Not the soundtrack, but like the newer Blade Runner.
Kind of like old, like a mix of old and new.
Yeah, exactly. Like it didn't.
New York.
It wasn't like all shiny new technology. Like it was. I liked it. I liked it.
All right, so
what about the soundtrack, if you want to say that?
Yeah, the soundtrack was really good. It was one of the, it just brings you right in and sets the mood and the tone for the movie. It was really good.
Yeah, it really was.
So, we're about to get spoilery. So, if you're not down for spoilers, it's time to exit, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Yep.
I don't actually even have anything spoilery.
I think they're gone. But, yeah, so...
Now that we got rid of them.
Yeah, so, if you're sticking around, it looks... I mean, they're setting up a sequel here, obviously.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see what Sterling K. Brown does, what his character does, what Jodie Foster's character does, Dave Bautista's character. And then at the very end, like during the credits, like the mid-credit scene or whatever, where they're backing up through the hotel, and then you see the little head rush by. That looks like it was Nice, codename Nice, the French lady, the French assassin. To me, that's who I thought it was. She kind of missed it. She had to answer an email real quick. But yeah, the little head that rushed by at the very end before it cut to black. I'm convinced that's her.
Or it could be the cop lady.
No, she was already out on the street. And
plus, I feel like she was just like to help the story move along. Like, I didn't feel like she's like the key player in anything coming up. I mean, she might be a great B character to bring back, but like she was She was there to help the story along.
Yeah, unless there's some weird backstory, like she's got a connection, like to the what was it, the Great Wolf or the big what was
The Wolf King.
the Wolf King. So I mean, come on, who else can be the Wolf King besides Jeff Goldblum? That is villain status, by the way.
Good.
Wolf King is a villain.
I loved it. So good. So good. And of course he had sandals. I loved it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't think that Jeff Goldblum owns anything but sandals. If it had not been sandals, I would have immediately been put off. Like, he literally, like, I guess you're right, like, villain, criminal status, steps out of the car, and it's sandals. Like, brown, leather, grandpa sandals. They were perfect. I loved it.
Yeah, it was pretty great. Like, and in just the short time he was in there, of course, he just added so much to it.
Oh, spoilers. It's spoilers.
Yeah, we're in spoiler territory right now.
Yeah, so the short time he was in it.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's
I was
see.
gonna say something. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, where could they go after this? I mean, they mentioned going to Vegas. The orderly, Bautista turned on the sign back on for the hotel.
But
Jodie
he's
Foster,
not a nurse. That's why I was a little
right,
confused.
but I mean, yeah, he's been watching her since he apparently
He can
his
help.
backstory is that when he was a kid, she brought him in. She wasn't supposed to, and he stuck around and helped, as he was very loyal to her and respectful. And that was like, that had to have been his home, where he
Yeah.
grew up. But so I mean, with him working with her for as long as he has, maybe he could keep it going. You know, maybe.
I think she'll go back.
You think she'll go back?
Yeah, I mean, at the end she says, "Oh, I'm done with Artemis or whatever."
Right, because
me
of her
and
kid and all
Artemis are done. But I genuinely think that she would go back. I mean, that's home to her. It took 22
Oh, no.
years for, like, she didn't step
Yeah,
out the door in
But
6 years.
but with the resolution, finding out that the Wolf King was the one that funded it and also killed her kid, like,
I'm saying the building. She could rename it. She could do something else. She could help heal good people. She could make it a type of hospital type thing for good guys,
I wouldn't want to see that. I'm sorry.
But I'm saying, like, I don't think that if they did, like, a Hotel Artemis 2, that it would be a Hotel Artemis 2. I think it would be about Sterling K. Brown and, like, following him.
Well, maybe she's gotten in with the Wolf King's kids, like hunting
Maybe
her
she
down.
is the Wolf King.
Wolf Queen. But I mean, think about it. The Wolf King's family is obviously going to want retaliation. So the second one could be like she's the big patient, and she's got, you know, they're trying to keep them out and protect her or something. Who knows? If they don't end up going to Vegas or wherever Sterling K. Brown's character is, I would love to see them all back, but I don't know how to get them all back.
Yeah,
You know?
that's what, to me, it's a little odd that they're definitely setting up a second one, because as fun as it was and as good as it was, it might be hard to kind of
Yeah.
keep the same thing going because it was so good. You
Yeah.
know, like a lot of sequels don't do that well because the first one was just so good.
Yeah, and I
like
wanted
it
to
would
say
be like
this,
that.
and I forgot to say it at the beginning, but thank God for an original movie. Finally, we're not watching a sequel. So,
That's true.
yeah. So,
yeah,
yes,
wow. And
studios,
it was like
listen.
healthy good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't even think about
Yeah.
that. It was super.
Yeah, whoever
super.
took a chance on that, I want to shake your hand. Thank you.
Same goes for Quiet Place. We talked about that as well.
Yeah.
Like, finally we're watching an original movie. They've been coming out with some really great original movies. I would
Like no
really
remakes,
like
no more
some
sequel.
original
Not
comedies.
yeah, no, not necessarily no more sequels, but no more remakes. I was so happy to hear that The Crow was going back into developmental hell, that it was not being remade right now.
Good. And on our way out, we saw that Robin Hood. Eggsy's playing Robin Hood. Can
Yeah.
y'all stop?
That story's been told. Like, change the setting. I mean, do it in the city or something. Do a modern version of it. I don't know.
The only good one was the cartoon.
What? The Kevin Costner one was good. And I also...
It was good for its time.
Yeah.
Go back and watch it now.
True. I mean, when I was a kid, like, I loved that movie.
I did too. I saw a clip of it the other day on TV and almost vomited. It's kind of rough.
I like the Russell Crowe one too. I liked it all right.
Russell Crowe is Russell Crowe. He's not even playing a character. He's just Russell Crowe popping into movies.
Well,
it's like Michael Cera just stopping in on the set of some places playing a character. Like, he's not even a character. It's
or
just
Tom
him.
Cruise. Tom Cruise,
just
he's going to run
so-
through the screen and do some stunts and done.
Now that we
Yeah.
said all that.
Yeah, we're totally off topic now, so I think it's time
It's a
to
good
end it
movie.
unless you got something else to say.
Nothing of value.
Not this pertinent to Hotel Artemis, which was a great movie.
Very great.
So,
Wow.
yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. This is Dylan,
Lydia.
and we'll see you next time. Peace.